Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video here, I'm going to go over JasmyCoin. So Jasmy right now is trading at 0.006673. 24-hour volume, we're down 0.33%, and market cap, we're down 2.54%. All right, we're going to go over to the chart here, heading to our weekly, going to cover 1 day, and then, of course, our immediate short term for 2 hours. Weekly charts, I'm not a huge fan of it just because it's not moving as quickly as I would like it. It doesn't really give us a whole lot to work with. Of course, this is for long term for you guys. So as we can see here, the RSI is down at 3% and 32%. Now, we didn't have a signal or a hint that price is going to come back up because these two lines are vastly far away from each other, if that makes sense. We can see that the spaces in between are very, very large, as we do want to see these lines come in closer together to get a hint that the price may retrace or price may reverse here. Again, as these are moving further apart, price is going to come down because even though we are considered oversold, we haven't initiated that crossover for a buying opportunity. Now let's take a look at our candlestick. So if we take a look at a previous action of our candlestick here, we can see little scribbles from last time that I did this video. We can see that the previous week candlestick, huge body, the range at the very top here is very small to little, and the range at the very bottom here is very, very small as well. As we can see, we had closed below the actual body of the closing area of last week, and we are basically in this candlestick. Now, I don't really like this candlestick on a downtrend. Normally it gives us more hints on an uptrend, but we can still use the same rules applied. So this candlestick itself, if it does stay like this, is a spinning top candlestick, basically an exhaustion of either the uptrend or a downtrend, if we're taking that characteristic into play. So if we can say that the exhaustion of this downtrend itself, it is a possible reversal, we do need to wait until next week to confirm with the next candlestick itself. As we can see so far, you guys, we are a couple of days in this week, we're only producing 4.165 billion trades. I know that sounds a lot because it's in the billions. However, take a look at the candlestick or these bars at the very bottom, previous action to last week. 11 billion compared to 4 billion. And I know, again, we're not done, but just kind of put it in perspective. If we do want the price to come up and be optimistic here about Jasmy, then we do need to have at least twice as much of this volume working in our favor. Now, going into our daily time frame, I do want to show you here for the RSI. Now, the RSI, it shows us, is a really nice buying opportunity, but we do want to take a look at a few factors here as our resistance, our support, and also most importantly, our momentum. If you take a look at the RSI, we saw an initiated crossover, which showed us a buying opportunity. However, we can see that the bars itself or the candlestick bodies are getting smaller and smaller. So it makes me believe that who really is in charge here? Do we have the bulls in charge or the bears in charge? There's really no progression. It's not moving as fast. There's really not a lot of, pressure itself. But what we can see is we are continuously making a lot of higher lows here. So higher low shows us a hint that the bulls took a step back and making the bears push the price even lower. So here we have, sorry about the line, but we've got lower and lower and lower. So eventually what's going to happen in us coming down to an area of support, resistance, support, resistance, support is going to be a breakout, either an uptrend or a downtrend, okay? Now let's take a look at probability. So because the price here was considered to be oversold, price is going to come up. As we see, the MACD indicator is showing from the red and ultimately to the green. We need the green line to show us at an area of resistance. So if we take a look at the fib chart, really 78% would be our golden number if price can come up here. If price gets rejected on this trend line, roughly around the 696, then be prepared for the MACD indicator possibly showing darker in color as the progression of this, downtrend corridor chart pattern may soon continue on its path and continuously come down and making a lot of higher lows and a lot of high lows as well. Okay, guys, 2 hours. Now, it has been a while since I've done Jasmy. I do apologize. But if we take a look at a course action here, okay, we can see price came up and peaked up roughly around the 70848, and then price came down all the way to the 639. So we're working in resistance and coming down to support. Notice too that we've broken off our 20 moving average, changing the directions from the bulls all the way down to the bears. Here is a high area of interest, high area of confluence. If you guys hear that term, it just basically means that a lot of people are going to be watching this area if it is going to either break out or hold support. In this case, it is going to break out, or hopefully break out. As we can see, the previous candlestick here, action gave us a selling opportunity. Notice too that the lines are coming together, which is promising, as price is going to come up and hopefully again retest our 61% of our fib at 6698. Notice that the momentum is getting bigger. However, the lines are getting very close together. Normally in these three bar intervals like here, we see an expansion of the lines getting further apart. If these lines get closer together, it basically means the trend is not strong enough to come up and break through this area of resistance. Even though our RSI gives us a buying opportunity and crosses over, the momentum is going to bring us down and get rejected from the 66986 price point. So those are my insights here. That's my observation for Jasmy. Let me know what you guys think down below. We do see on our fib chart here a retracement level at 65841. So again, if we do get rejected from this line, this is going to be our next area of retracement. Thanks guys so much for watching. Hope to catch you in my next one.